Good evening, everybody, on this 41-degree day here in Melbourne. It's hot. And it's the last day of January, which got me thinking, where has this year gone already? Can you believe it's the last day of January? Which made me think about, where's my life gone? Like, I'm 58 next month. Surely, can't be. I remember starting my first day at primary school. And yet here, I've got a granddaughter on her second day. Oh, I might move because we're getting lots of glare from the unbelievable heat outside. There we go. That's better. So yes, this made me think, wow, where has life gone? Where has it gone? How is it that 2020's here and we've already had 1/12 of it come and it's about to go? It's you again. Say hello. So what are we doing with our lives? What have you done with your life? What have I done with my life? Well, you all know I've read quite a few books this month, more to come. But wow, when do we ever get time to stop and think, what have I done? Today I was working with a client and we were looking back at what they've done over their life and what they need to get done for this year. Now, if you've set yourself some goals for 2020, 1/12 of the year is already gone. Have you done 1/12 of the steps you need to get towards the goal you want? If you haven't, then you're falling behind. And that, when I started to think of that, I thought, my goodness, why is it the time just seems to fly so quickly the older we get? I had a really, really amazing friend, and probably my first ever mentor from a business perspective, say to me once when we talked about why time seemed to go quicker. And she said, Philippa, you must remember that when you were 5, a year was 1/5 of your total life. Yet when you're 57, it's 1/57th. So if I cut my pie, or my life, into 5 bits, and took one whole bit, that would be it. But imagine cutting my pie into 57 slices and only taking one slice. There'd be a lot of slice left, a lot of pie, sorry, not a lot of slice, I'd eat it. There'd be a lot of pie left to go round. So that's why as we get older it feels like things are going faster. And when she said that to me, it made me realise that time is so relative. It's this construct that we've made up and put into nice little pieces that we can count and divide up and put a value on and all sorts of things. Can't we? We make, here, have a cuddle. Here, have a tummy tuck. She loves a good pat. Carly, does your cat love a good pat on the tummy? Mine loves it. Oh, see, she's stretching out as happy as. So when time is relative like that, 1/57th of my life versus 1/5 of my life, in terms of a pie, it's pretty obvious why a year seemed to take forever when I was a kid and now it's speeding fast. But more and more it's speeding faster and faster. And then I realised this coming year it'll be 1/58th and 1/59th, and everything we do seems to go quicker because we've done so much more. So given that it's a new decade, 2020, like when we talk about the 20s, people my age, we were talking about the 1920s. My goodness, now we go. When we're talking about the 20s, it's going to be 2020s. Anyhow, that was a digression. Oh, okay, you want to get down? She's gone. So, I've lost my track now. Sorry, pussycat took it out of my head. Rewind. Yes. So when you think about it like that, if I've only got 11 more bits to this year, I've really got to make sure that what I get done, I start getting moving on quickly, same as everybody else. Because it's going to be Easter before we know it. And then here in Victoria, after Easter, we suddenly have the June Queen's Birthday long weekend. And after the June long weekend, we've got September and the showtime and the next lot of kids' holidays. And then once Cup Day's here, the year will be gone again. And before we know it, it'll be 2021. Now, as I said, it's a new decade. So a new decade surely means it's time to do some really new and exciting things with our lives. So from my perspective, I've recreated my brand, I've added more colour, and I'm going to talk about colour next week because boy, colour's a big one for me. I've added more colour to my card, I've acknowledged all the things I can do, and now it's about working all of those things together into my life in such a way that it shows I'm not wasting the 1/58th that I will have this coming year of my life. So my question is to you, have you made goals for this year? Have you made plans? Have you got dreams? Have you looked at your values? What are you planning to do this year? Has anyone got some goals they've written down and committed themselves to and actually done 1/12 of the steps that they need to do to get them over the line and have it done by the end of this year, which will be here in a blink of an eye and will be running 2021 before you know it? So that's my question to you. Leave your message in the bottom. And if you don't have goals for this year, PM me or message me or leave me a note. If you want someone to help you set your goals and someone to make you accountable for your goals, because that's how we actually get them done, when there's someone making us accountable, and often it can't be ourselves because we procrastinate. When you've got someone else making you accountable to move you forward, if you need someone to help you do that, give me a call, give me a shout, send me a message, and I will help you get those goals going and moving for this year. Because remember, when today's over, 1/12 of this year has gone. There's only 11 more slices of the time cake for you to get things that you want to get done this year done. And if you haven't set those goals, you've actually lost one whole month to do those things in. G'day, Kayla and Chris. So please, I'm leaving you with this message, and so is Gallery. What are your goals for 2020? Have you organised them? Have you written them down? Are you clear about them? Have you got the emotions of how you're going to feel tied down so you know how excited you're going to be when you get them done? Because if you haven't, I can help you. Go to wildlifecoaching.com.au. See you tomorrow night. Say goodbye, Golda. Oh, Golda, that was my dog. This is Gallery. Say goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye. See ya.